Hi everyone, this is HongcouverBilliards. I'll be showing you how to jump balls with different cues today. Let's get started. Before we get started today, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who's staying at home. I'm very fortunate to have a small little table at home. I'm not going to be showing any different trick shots and stuff like that because it's not a really slate table. It's a little bit slanted on the side, but jumping balls is no problem. So today, our first cue would be an actual jump cue. Okay, so this is a furry jump cue. Furry. I believe it's a 14 millimeters phonetic tip. Here, G10. It's really hard. Why would they want to use a hard tip to jump? Because when a hard contact tip hit the ball, it will bounce off the hard tip and just jump off the table, right? So this is a 3-piece. It can be dismounted like this and make it into 1, 2, and 3. As you see here, I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to use the whole cue today, just because this is a small table, 6.5 feet. I can only use, just the small piece right here would be fine and good enough to do, okay? So I won't be jumping over any balls today, but I'll jump over a cue, okay? The reason why is because I'll show you later, okay? To practice jumping, I would recommend you not to start off with a ball or even something higher. Just start with a small little chalk, okay? So a chalk is about roughly half, a little bit less than an actual ball in height, just under halfway. This is a wonderful, good practice if you wanted to, start jumping and you're not very good at it. So start jumping with a little chalk first. If you can do it, then we can advance our skills to the next level. The next level would be half a ball or even a full ball. So when you jump over a full ball and you can successfully do that, you already basically you know the skills, okay? I can't say you master it, but you know the skills. To consistently jumping over one ball is very useful, but if you want to advance your skill and actually master jumping, I would advise you to jump over like something a little bit taller than a ball. You may ask, Bruce, why would I want to jump over a ball but a little bit higher as well? That's because in different scenarios, you need to control the airborne, the period of airborne time between your ball and the object ball that you're jumping to. And if you practice, you jump a little bit taller, higher than an actual cue ball would actually help you to go over that ball. So I've seen people just slim over the object ball they're trying to jump over, which is a foul. Okay, so we got level 1, level 2, and level 3. Back to my beautiful table here. It's a little bit small, but it's fine. So I'll be jumping over this cue today. Okay, so the reason why is because this cue offers 1, 2, and 3 different levels. Okay, so let's put a ball here. So the reason why, let's take a look. So when you jump over here, okay, it's just under half a ball. So this is what I'm talking about, the chalk size. This a little bit over half a ball. So middle of the cue, a little bit over half the ball. And this one would be actually taller than a ball. It's just the angle, but the cue is actually a little bit higher than the ball if you want to jump over this side. So we have 1, 2, 3 level, and see how we do today with our jumping skills. We're back to jumping with a jump cue. Remember to always chalk your cue. Although it's a phonetic tip, we always want it to chalk. Chalk up again. Let's see, can I make 3 in a row? That's good. Let's jump to the next one. So we jump some ball with an actual jump cue, which is a lot easier. This is what you meant to use when you jump the ball far or close. Okay, if you wanted to jump closer, just use a shorter jump cue. If you want to jump the full table, just add the third piece on and make it in the longer jump cue. Well, as I have been telling you guys, for the jump cue here, it's a very, very hard tip, right? So is the break cue. So I believe the break cue and the jump cue uses the same material on the top. It's still phonetic, but the break cue being a little bit smaller, which is normal 13 millimeter shaft. So you can take a look at this. This is a little bit smaller, but still very, very hard phonetic tip. We're using Lucasi today to break and jump. So you might ask, why would you want to jump with break cue, may I say? It's because when you don't have a jump cue like me, you just playing it recreationally, you don't feel like you need to buy a jump cue. You can always jump with a break cue. But if you want to jump a little bit shorter, the distance between the ball and the object ball, you want to jump through the object ball, which is a little bit closer, you would have to invest in an actual jump cue, because that can actually dismount and give you a shorter bridge, and you can jump a little bit shorter. Here we go. Let's try some jump shot with a break cue. We're jumping to a breaking cue. As I said, this is a little bit longer, so it's a little bit harder to jump. Okay, only for long distance jumping only. But let's see how I do with the break cue. Same thing, you always want to chalk up. Doesn't matter if it's a phonetic tip or it's a leather tip. It doesn't hold chalk as good, but you still want to chalk up to prevent loose cue, okay? Let's try. That's all right. That's all right. That's better. Let's see how I do with my last shot. Let's jump to the praying cue. Alright everyone, so we have made some jump shot with an actual jump cue, with a break cue. Now we're advancing our skills to jumping with a playing cue, okay? So this is really for people that have no break cues, no jump cue, just having one cue for everything. Breaking, jumping, curving, name it. So this is again, it's a Lucasi. This is actually my first professional cue that I brought ever in my life. I'm using a V shaft just because it's 13 millimeters. It's the same diameter as my break cue. I also have some smaller tip, but those one wouldn't be the best to do jump shot with. So if you're jumping with a player, you can actually do it, but the effect wouldn't be as strong and more dramatic as a break or a jump cue. So here I have my Lucasi with my Predator V shaft. This is a plain cue. The tip is no longer a phonetic tip, so it's not like the super hard cue ball made tip. It's a leather tip. I believe this is a Navigator by McDermott. Okay, so it's a leather tip. It's a lot softer. I'm using a medium tip here. You can still use it to jump with a super soft or even a soft tip, but it's a lot harder. So medium or hard would be what I recommend, but playing wise, obviously you want to go a little bit, medium or soft rather than a hard tip. Let's try my jump. Doesn't matter what cue it is, you always want to chalk up. Always want to chalk up. scratch twice. Let's see, do I get lucky on my first try? My third try, my third try. A lot better. Alright everyone, so today we have been jumping with 3 different cues and actual cues that people would bring around. A jump cue, a break cue, and also a player cue, okay? Well, the 4th cue that I'm going to introduce to you is the cue that I'm actually jumping over with, okay? And this is what I call the baby cue, okay? When my girlfriend does visit my house, you know, just come around, you know, sleep over and whatnot. This is what I would let her use to play, just because, you know, she's a little bit green on the side. So this is a lot shorter than an actual cue. It is a kid's cue, okay? It's a children cue. Okay, let's try to jump with this and see whether or not I can jump it. Just on the side as well, this is a very, very small tip. So if you compare with, let's say, the jump cue, you can see there is a dramatic difference between those two. Let's take a look. It's really, really, really small. Even if you compare with a 13 millimeters break cue, it is significantly smaller as well. Okay, not as dramatic, but still very, very small. So to jump with a smaller tip like this, it requires a lot of skills. I don't recommend you doing this, it's just for fun, okay? Just let's jump to it. So last but not least, we have the baby cue here. This is a child cue. I would not recommend anyone buying this for themselves or even buying this to jump. If you have to jump, buy a jump cue. I got this cue for free when I buy the table back then, you know, just for fun. Let's see how I do with a baby cue. Treat it as a professional cue. Chalk up every time. Let's see. So we've done all the shot that we wanted to do with those 4 cues that we have in my arsenal. Before we cut the video here, I just wanted to show you one trick shot, which is jumping over 5 balls. To use this capsule, you know, or something a little bit taller than a cue board to practice would actually enhance your jumping skill and actually allow you to jump over 1, 2, 3, or 5, 6 balls. Okay, so let's see how I do with jumping over 5 balls. Let's get to it. I'll end the video here. Before I go, I just wanted to shout out to everyone that stayed at home. Stay safe, protect yourself and your family. For those people who still need to go to work, you know, the essential workers like policemen, firemen, medical staff, I would love to, you know, thanks for your hard work, and please stay safe. And I know it's old, but wash your hand, use soap, be safe. Hopefully this COVID-19 issue is gonna end soon and we can actually enjoy ourselves in the pool hall, okay? Thank you for watching HongcouverBilliards. Hopefully this video helps you or have fun watching it. Until next time, peace.